Whoa! Yeah, baby! The #1 best YouTuber is back on the platform and he is here to stay. Roll that intro! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Doit DeWitt, and you are on the Doit DeWitt channel. YouTube, Doit DeWitt. And today's video is Motivational Monday! Because everyone needs some Motivational Monday! Because Mondays suck! And guess what? That's why we're here, is to get some motivation! Hopefully I have your attention now. But anyways, today is Motivational Monday, if I didn't have your attention. Today's topic on Motivational Monday is, I just want to let you all know that a little bit about me, really quick, is as a kid growing up, all through elementary, all through middle school, all through high school, I was never really liked, and I was never really accepted. I was always that loner, that outcast, the kid that nobody really ever wanted to like play with or do anything with, always made fun of. And as I started getting older, I started thinking about joining gangs, thinking about doing all these different types of things. And my parents sat me down and said, hey, look, you know, you only have two options in your life if you continue to act this way. You're either going to be dead, or you're going to be in jail, or you're going to be both. You're going to die in jail if you keep doing what you're doing. And so, you know, I finally wised up, and a lot of the teachers through middle school and high school all said the same thing is, you know, that kid is going nowhere. That kid is doing nothing with his life. You know, that kid's flunking out of every class because I don't care about school. And everyone doubted me. Everyone was like, oh, you know, like, I remember one time in 6th grade, it was reading class. I'm not going to say the teacher's name, but I remember I went to use the bathroom and she decided to inform the whole class that, hey, this kid right here, Casey, he's a rotten apple. He's a bad seed. He's only going to get you in trouble. He's going to bring your grades down because he doesn't do his homework and he doesn't want to. He's talkative in class. That's why I'm trying to keep him away from everybody else and stuff. And if you guys want to succeed in life, don't hang out around him. Don't be around him and everything else. I remember her doing that. Also, another time in 2nd grade, I'm not going to say the teacher's name again, the teacher bought with her own money a brand new big red kickball. It was a dodgeball. And I'm just a kid in 2nd grade, I think that's like 7, 8 years old. And I don't know any better. And I take the ball and I kick it, and there's a tree right above me, and it goes up and it immediately pops. Literally very first day that we get the ball. So she brings me inside the classroom, to the front of the classroom after recess, and holds up the ball and points to me and says, you guys no longer get to have fun on recess because Casey decided to pop it and be selfish and make the whole class boo me and stuff like that. I'm 8 years old. I didn't know any better. I was trying to have fun. I was trying to kick the kickball out to the kids in the outfield so that I could play kickball, but it decided to turn around on me. All right. So you know, I tell all these stories to tell you this. Everybody has a sad story. Everybody has, oh, woe is me. You know, I guarantee you almost 100% of you watching this video right now, it's like, okay, then why did you tell us the story? Who cares what happened to you 20 years ago, 25 years ago, whatever. Like, where are you taking us with this? We don't really care. Well, I'm telling you to tell you this. I always wanted to be in the military. I always wanted to be a police officer. I always wanted to be a security guard and all this different type of stuff. And everybody always told me, Casey, you'll never be in the military. Casey, you'll never be a police officer. Casey, you'll never be a security officer. Casey, you won't be doing anything. You'll be in a van down under the bridge by yourself. And that's what I was always told, always, no matter what. And it didn't matter. Well, guess what? When I turned 18, I enlisted in the United States Army. I did 2 years active duty as 11 Bravo infantry, a grunt. Motivational Monday! That is motivational. After being told that you're too fat, so I had to go and lose weight and do stuff to join the Army because I wanted it. I went out and I set out and I got it and I proved them wrong. And guess what? When I was in the Army, they told me, oh, you'll never be a police officer. You got no motivation. Because I had poor leadership. in the military. They were hypocritical. I got told a whole bunch of stuff my whole life. And guess what? When I got out of the Army off of active duty of 2 years, guess what I got out and did? I went and worked at a trucking company in the Wash Bay and tried to build up some money. I also worked at McDonald's. And I went and I did those jobs until I went through the police academy, a 6-month police academy in Joplin. And I got certified, post-certified, P-O-S-T, post-certified. And I went off and I was a police officer for 3 years. And I was darn good at my job. The last job that I had like 10 DWI arrests and a lot of convictions. I helped the county get search warrants. I was helping the county get arrest warrants. I was hunting out arrest warrants and going and arresting people. I was making traffic stops. I was doing a lot of good in my community, and I was there for my community. If I knew somebody was having a hard time, I'd go and I'd talk to them. I was there for my community. I did the things that everyone told me that I wasn't able to do because I wanted it. It doesn't matter what somebody else thinks of you. It matters what you think of yourself and what your heart has. That is that simple. It truly is. Excuse me. Don't ever let anybody tell you you are not worth something. You're dumb, you're stupid, you're ignorant, you're an idiot. Whatever the case may be, don't hang around those people. And if you don't have an option, don't listen to them because they're scared of you. They know what your capabilities are and they're trying to keep you down so that they can keep their top spot. And let them try to keep you down. Let all that stuff slide off your back because you're gonna get up, you're gonna rise up, and you're gonna be better than them. But don't throw it in their face when you are. That is the way that life needs to be. I've had a lot of struggles that I've had to overcome. I've lived by myself before. I've been divorced, had to give everything up, and go and live with my parents multiple different times. You know, I've had to give up my animals that I love to death, and I don't even know where they are now. There's a lot of stuff that I struggle internally, mentally, emotionally, because it tears me up. It tears me up not knowing where my 2 dogs are. I love them to death. I wish that I could bring them over. I don't know if they're dead. I don't know if they're alive. I don't know if they're being tortured. But guess what? That's why it's Motivational Monday. It's because you have to have the mind power to get over everything. In life, I learned in the Army that in life, almost 100% of everything in life is a mental game. If you beat it mentally, you can beat it physically, and you can beat it emotionally and everything else. I'm telling you guys right here, right now, for Motivational Monday, it's all on you and nobody else. Guess what? When you point at somebody, there's at least 3 fingers pointing back at you, and majority rules. You're putting the blame on somebody else, but in reality, the blame's on you and nobody else. It doesn't matter. Don't let people get inside your head and fill it with this idea and this idea and this and this. You gotta learn to block it out, push it out, and get up and stand up on your own and learn how to fight. That is all life is fighting. It's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you stand back up and you dust yourself off and you keep freaking going. Okay? It doesn't matter. Life is only a struggle, and you only get what you put in out of life. It is honestly that amazing. It's that easy. It's that simple. Okay? If you want to lay down and you want to be comfortable and complacent in whatever lifestyle that you built for yourself, oh, I make $20,000 a year. I'm fine with that because my bills are paid and I get to watch a few movies with some popcorn twice a week. My kids are fed, and if you don't want more for yourself, if you're not hungry, you're not going to go and get more. You're not going to do more. Guess what? I work 14 hours a day and I'm fat. So I'm going to start forcing myself to wake up early every morning and start working out because I want to lose a little bit of weight. That's on me, whether that happens or that doesn't. And I have nobody to blame other than myself. Who cares if I work 14 hours a day? That doesn't matter. How bad do you want it? How mentally strong are you? And how much do you believe in God? Because that is the key to success in life. Number one, do you believe in God? Do you actually listen and to follow what he says, his Bible? Do you read his Bible? Do you get down and pray and talk to him and do what he commands you to do? That is the number one way in life to succeed, and to put him first over literally anything and everything, no matter what. And then number two is you got to be mentally strong. You got to get up and you got to grind, you got to work. Go back to the very beginning of this video to where I told you these stories. Literally every single person that you meet in your life has those stories. And when you guys were watching those stories to where I got made fun of in second grade and by the teacher in front of the whole class, and the whole class laughed at me, all of you have stories like that too. But guess what? Nobody cares. Only people want to see the outcome. That's it. That's all people want to see. And if I were you, what I try to do, I try to lay low. And I try to make everybody look at this hand, when in reality, you need to be looking at this hand. Make them think this, when in reality, this is what's truly going on. Never show your full hand in poker and always have a poker face. Don't ever 100% trust anybody. Don't ever 100% tell anybody your plan. Excuse me. Always love God, have faith, and believe in him. That's number one. Number two, you got to be mentally strong. You got to put in the effort and the work to do it and to get it done. Nobody is to blame other than you. Okay? Yeah, there's some things that some people have to struggle with more, or do this more, or whatever, but that's life. You gotta shut up and gotta go out and do it. Do the work to be number one. That is your Motivational Monday video. Short and sweet. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because your friends need to hear what this video says. And if you don't have good friends that don't want to hear this type of stuff, then go and share it, because the right people will come along and they will share it. You guys will continue to climb that ladder, grow, and succeed. Doit DeWitt out. I'll see you next video.